Hey everybody, Engineer Coffee, welcome back to Mars. Video this week is going to be a little bit different. I want to do a showcase of all the apartment submissions we have so far. There will be an episode of Martian Engineering next week, just having a little bit of trouble getting all of this stuff welded up for the other half of the apartment. Ran out of iron, has some issues with the drone, and then there is just a ton of stuff to weld up to get the other half going. So we'll get to that next week. This week we're going to go through the showcase here. Alright, so we have 18 submissions in this round. There are like 50 spots on the apartment, and I'm totally willing to expand it further if we need to. But I just want to get some inspiration out there. If you'd like to join, please join the Discord. There's a channel dedicated to just this little build-off. So let's go ahead and get started with the tours. Alright, first off, we have the conference room by Diamond T. Nice bay window here out the front and some windows on the side. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. Greeted by a nice red rug here in the center. Got some seating on the side, reception desk on the other side. Alright, let's head through this other door. Okay, nice conference table looking out that bay window with the holographic console table. Got our little mini bars on either side, an aquarium, and a bookshelf. Alright, very good. A solid submission. I like it. Alright, next up we got the Prospect 13 Modular Luxury Suite by Strike. Alright, looks like he went with a different version of the ribs on the side, went with these little thin versions. I like the use of the bridge windows here to kind of break up the flatness of the normal windows. That looks really cool. Alright, that continues on the sides here with the bridge windows. Very good. Alright, let's go ahead and head inside. Nice use of the round corridor. Door here, I haven't really used it. Oh, very nice. We're greeted by a small grid. I guess we'll just take it room by room like a little maze. Let's see what's around this corner here. Got our sink, our toilet. I love the toilet paper there. Very good. Looks like this is the kitchen area. Nice stoves and sink. Little bar island here. Nice dining seating there. We'll come around this side. We got a little bedroom here. I guess you get to keep cool. You get the fan blowing right in your face. Little armory and med station. Looks like here we got a little bit of a control room, some buttons and screens, timers. It doesn't look like anything's set up. There's nothing on those button panels, but looks great. All right, we'll walk past the kitchen here into the back room. It looks like we're walking into an office of sorts. Got a rug here on the floor. Nice computer workstation over here with multiple screens. I like that they're see-through so you can see out that view. Nice little shelf with our plushies. All right, and this must be the master bedroom. Got two beds, big TV, and a little bit of a window out to our control area there. I like little nightstands here out of the cargo boxes. That's pretty clever. And the spotlights as lamps. Well, very nice use of the subgrids. Very good submission. All right, next up we have the Speeder Hangar Modular Storage Unit by Cruateor. Looks like it's got multiple levels. We've got doors on the bottom and this big bay door on the top. That looks really cool. Definitely a lot of detail on the sides. Got some bay windows up here on the top. More windows on the sides. Lots of glass here on the roof, so this will lend itself well to a top floor. All right, let's head inside. Nice little reception desk. Oh wow, we got a full assembler here. I like the use of it as an archway. That's really cool. Got a door here. Oh, this leads out to our hangar. Very good. We got a vent here on the floor, so it can be used as an airlock. Got multiple connections, large and small. I like this button panel corner. That's pretty cool. A lot of detail in here. I like the bay window here. That'll make a nice view when you're upstairs. And this leads out to the front. Let's head back around here. Nice use of the striped floor there. We've got a little small room here downstairs with a little kitchenette and seating and a little bit of a window view. Let's head back around this way to see what was on the other side of this arch. Nice, got a survival kit in here, more windows. A little teaser of the next one over there. All right, let's head downstairs first. It looks like it's just a little airlock so we can get outside. Yep, there we go. So just an alternate way in. Very good. All right, now let's head upstairs. Catwalk, more skylights here. Little control for the hangar. Nothing is set up, but you can probably set up an airlock. Yeah, this view looks really cool. You can see everything. That's a really great idea of using that bay window. Let's go ahead and head through this door. Looks like this is our bathroom. Just got our toilet and shower. Another room over here. Oh, this is our bedroom. We got our bed there. Nice skylight again. Desk, and we've got a fridge in here for some reason. I guess this is a scientist's bedroom? I don't know. All right, more of the bay window there, and then we got a little kitchenette. All right, I like it. A lot of detail and a lot of cramming in things into small spaces. So we've got a full-sized hangar and a full living quarters with bathroom and separate bedroom, kitchenette, all that stuff. So looks really cool. I like it a lot. All right, next up we got Jeeff's apartment by Jeeff 125. Nice use of the pipes on the outside, I like it. It carries all the way through across the top to the backside. Nice purple color here, more windows on the side. Let's go ahead and walk through this one. All right, let's close the door here real quick. Light goes green, we are vented, that's great. Looks like we got a lab here to the right-hand side. Some workbenches and the fridge over here. I like that it's in its own little door there. That looks great. This side we got a refill station, cargo access. This is the back side of a bed, I believe. Let's go ahead and head into this room. All right, little bunkhouse with 2 beds and a nice window there. Okay, we got another bedroom with 2 beds. Nice TV here on the wall. Little living room area with a nice view outside. All right, so we got our kitchen here with nice little greenery, part shelf, and then what's over around this corner? Oh, this is our bathroom. So we got a shower and our toilet here. And we've got sleeping for 4 and a laboratory. So a lot of stuff crammed into a tight little space. Very good. I like it a lot. All right, next up we got the MAU, or Modular Auxiliary Unit, by MonsieurLeCoq. Another great use of the pipes. Looks like we got some O2 tanks hanging out the bottom there. That looks great. Looks like the pipes wrap all the way around. The top has some batteries and some good use of the interior blocks here. Well, it's pressurized. We got air coming out. Nice refill station, a little cryo chamber. I like that it's turned sideways. That looks really good, merged into that little science block. Okay, some storage. We got a hydrogen tank here. Got some buttons here, trigger lockdown and disable the lockdown. We'll go ahead and push those buttons a little bit later. Got some cargo access, the button panels. Looks like we have a blinking light here and more of the science sparklies over here on the side. What is this thing called? I should probably figure it out. Lab Experiment C. I will never remember that, I'm sure. Alright, let's go ahead and hit this lockdown button and see what it does. Nice, shuts the door, got some sparkles and the light going off in there, very good. And we got a sound block here. Nice. Very solid submission. I like it. Alright, next up we got the Lux Apartment by Ph.D. Composer. Looks like we got a nice open balcony on the outside here. Definitely have your spacesuit on Mars when you're coming out here. Nice use of the truss pillars here to give a little bit of definition to the balcony. Another one with a lot of skylights here, so good candidate for a top floor. Except for I think in the apartment complex I still have stuff built on all the top floors, but looks great. Alright, let's head inside this one. Alright, very nice, clean aesthetic in here. Got a little workstation area, refill. Our little kitchen. Oh, a kitchen with a living room on the other side here. Okay, very good. Nice big screen. Nice view out to our balcony there. I like how this merges into the aquarium. That looks really cool. Okay, a little locker area. I assume this is an airlock to get outside. It is. Oh, looks like it's got a lock on there that prevent you from depressurizing. Very good. Okay, nice view from our balcony here. Nice little planters. Let's go ahead and head back inside. Okay, let's head through this door here. Okay, here's our bedroom. We got our locker, our bed, and our toilet and shower combo. Yeah, nice big skylights. I like that a lot. Alright, very good. Alright, next up we got the medical ward, also by Ph.D. Composer. He built these before I put the rule in there for only 1 submission, but he's also a channel member, so I'm going to go ahead and unlock this for channel members. If you want to create a second apartment, go for it. There are 50 spots. We got a lot to fill up. I might open that up to non-members to be able to build more than 1, but for now we'll just keep it members only to build up to 2. Alright, nice big window on the front. Got a red cross here on the top. Very good. Like we're greeted with an LCD screen of our patients in each chamber. It is green. We are pressurized. Got access to our connector there. Little waiting room reception area. Full-size med bay. Looks like we got 4 cryo chambers. And then some lab equipment here in the center. And then 4 of these medical stations on the other side. And we can see the red cross here on the ceiling. Very good. I like it. Well, I do still have plans of building a medical center in the apartment, but maybe we can treat this as more of a clinic or something. That would be really good. Alright, next up we have another MedLab by eBall360. We got a nice vent here on the front, in case you're in an atmosphere that you can suck air into it. Go ahead and head inside. Okay, nice vent and coffee area, nice waiting room here. Very good, nice screen. Now we got 3 cryo chambers here on the side, a full-size medical center, very good. Cargo access, refill station, and some seating for our nurse and doctor, I would assume. Very good. I'm amazed how much stuff you guys have crammed into these small little spaces. Looks great. Alright, next up we have the Club and Den by Treymax88. Alright, nice bay window here on the front and some windows on the side. Let's go ahead and tour the inside. Alright, nice green ambiance light here for a club. I like it. We got our little employee-only behind-the-bar here with our kitchen, vending machine. Nice little security camera there. Looks like we got a little Matrix reference here with the follow the white rabbit. I like these little seating areas here. It gets the couches really close together by using the inset one there. Let's see what this button does. Looks like we've got a blueprint for some type of building that looks pretty large. I have to check out your workshop to know what that is. Another nice little alcove here with our seating. Alright, we'll continue on this way. Here is our white rabbit. Alright, looks like we need to enter a code. It must unlock this door then. Well, I'll let you guys figure out the code, but we'll go ahead and push the button. Very nice, we can get inside. Got a couple more buttons here. Open and close the door and lock it. Very good. Okay, we've got our bathroom, shower. Here's the bay windows out the front, nice view of outside. We've got another white rabbit. Nice little bedroom area here. Couple more buttons. This one does the light for the bedroom, and this other one does something else. Alright, we got a little secret room down here. I like it. Alright, well that's pretty cool in there. I will let you guys figure out the secrets for yourself. Very cool. Alright, next up we got the Mars Executive Pod here by MarcusRetaken. It's got a nice little atmospheric shuttle here on the dock. There's a blueprint for that as well. Nice use of the beam blocks here on the front. Nice blinking lights. Looks very industrial. Very good for Mars. We'll probably come back out to that shuttle. Let's go ahead and go inside first. Alright, we're greeted with a vent and a survival kit. Nice cargo access there. Looks like this all plumbed together there. Nice little kitchen area with a bar. More seating for our big screen TV there. That's probably the airlock out to the executive shuttle there, but let's go ahead and head in here first. Nice little locker room, bedroom, and our toilet shower combo. Let's head out this way. Alright, I like the use of the lab door for the airlock here. It looks really good. Alright, and then we got our little MPCV shuttle. Let's go ahead and hop in and take it for a spin. Alright, well it's pretty zippy. It's got some nice maneuverability to it. Very cool. I'm gonna just come back in here and dock to our little side port. You know, it seemed like a small space that I was giving you guys to work with, but you guys have crammed in a lot of stuff in such a small space. Alright, next up we got the Volsung Industries Build and Deliver module. I'm excited to get this one into the lobby that we built in the last episode. Nice little logo advertisement here on the side. Another good use of the beam blocks. I like the detail up here on the top, the interior blocks there with the windows. That looks really cool. Nice classic Volsung colors. Let's go ahead and head inside. Okay, got a nice little greenery here on the side. Nice projector table with the manta. Like it a lot. Right, nice little seating here with our Volsung advertisements on the wall. Let's go back this way. Alright, nice little robot here tracking us and helping us out. So now serving you. Very good. You got your ATM so you can spend all your cash. Alright, we got our shopping menu here on the wall with all of Aegir's blueprints, so make sure you check all those out. He's got a ton of stuff on the workshop. It's like I may have broken the robot. He was following us, and now he's not following us. Oh, there he is. He just decided to forget about us for a second there. Let me turn my HUD back on. Yeah, there we go. He's got a little sensor on him that he pops up a message when you get in range, so let's go ahead and pop in and see what he says. There we go. He plays a random message. I love it. Very cool build. I can't wait to get this in with the lobby that we built in the last episode. Alright, next up we got Apartment D by xeranvanhouten. I like that this one looks like the others, but it inverted the colors. We got black for this rib and then orange on the sidewalls. It looks pretty cool. Alright, looks like we got an airlock here. Alright, looks like we might not need that airlock. It is going to be pressurized on the other side, so that's alright. Alright, looks like we got a nice dance floor here on the inside. Welcome to the disco. Let's see, we got a note here on the wall. Okay, just if you're playing multiple tracks, it gets weird, so that's more of just a FYI of how Space Engineers is a little quirky sometimes. Alright, we got our jukebox, got our dance floor, multiple colored lights, nice seating around the side, got some beds. This might be a little seedy club, I don't know what they're doing in the beds. Alright, nice little bar area there as well with the aquarium. Alright, let's turn on the disco and see what happens. Perfect. Love it. I mean, they gave us the emotes, I'm gonna use them. Yeah, I should probably turn that disco off before we leave. Alright, very cool build. Did not expect a dance club when I just saw Apartment D. Very cool. Alright, next up we got the Architect's Living module by Dom the Gentle Wolfman. Another one that kind of inverts the colors, still got the orange ribs, but black for the main body. Nice little vent here on the side if you're in an atmospheric planet, so you can suck in some oxygen. Alright, let's head inside. Alright, looks like we got another little robot here. He's not following us at the moment. Got Chatterbox. Let's see what the button does here. We got the door open. Okay, turned the lights on there. Oh, and apparently it turned the robot on as well. Very cool. Okay, so we got Chatterbox following us, and he's got a joke module there on the back wall. So let's see, is he... Oh, here we go. Here we got our joke button. Alright, nice dad jokes and elevator jokes. Very appropriate for the apartment. Alright, let's continue on the little tour here. Got a little control station over here. Little cryo chamber and a bed. Nice office desk. Alright, I like the use of the bookshelf here and this other shelving. It looks really good together. Yeah, a little kitchenette thing there. Gonna head around this side. Oh, here's where we got our toilet. Very good. Awesome, very cool build. Well, we'll see you later, little chatterbox. Alright, next up we got the simple roomy apartment by Coinbird. Nice clean white aesthetic. Looks like there's lots of windows on the top and the sides. Nice little entryway here with a refill station. Nice skylight. Even though we're on the bottom floor, that looks really cool, being able to see up and outward. Makes it a little bit more roomy. Alright, nice little planter wall here. This looks like our living room area. Yeah, we've got a screen there, entertainment center there, and some couches. I like the use of the beam block here for the arch. That's pretty cool. Now let's head over here. We've got our jukebox, our vent. It is green, so we are pressurized. Got our little kitchenette and dining area. Right, we got a little office corner over here with a desk and some bookshelves. Right in here, looks like we've got... Oh, there's a toilet. Oh, and a shower and our bedroom here. Very nice. Right, in the next room over here, looks like we've got a little office set up here. And then over here we got a bed with an aquarium. That's a really cool idea. I like that a lot. That looks really cool. This guy's got his own little kitchenette and refrigerator and a shower toilet combo. Very good. Very nice use of space. I like the clean white aesthetic to it too. Alright, next up is the Enviro-Unit by KageTech. Another good use of the pipes going around the side. Got some planters here on the wall for our hydroponics, I guess. Alright, let's head inside. Alright, looks like we got a little small grid section here. Little cryopod here on the corner. There's our rotor to get our small grid on. I like these hovering chairs. That's really cool, because that is one thing I have about these chairs is they're just a little bit too low. That looks really good. All right, another little seating area here. I like the little LCD bookshelves on there. That looks good. All right, nice big kitchen here with the aquarium and this bar seating. Nice. We got our gamer's desk with Halo on it. I like it. More planters, a little living room area. We got a button for lights. Yes. All right, apparently we're living with a gamer here. We got some game posters on the wall in the toilet room. All right, some experiments on the wall. We got his giant aquarium or something. I like the floor blocks here, breaking up the space and kind of guiding us around. Looks very good. Awesome. Great submission. Alright, next up we got the Light Storage-Slums by GameDork. Definitely check this out on the workshop. He's got a whole lore behind it, and I love it. Nice use of the rust paint variant to kind of make it look old. Yeah, let's head inside. Yeah, we're greeted by a little kitchenette here in the corner and some storage. Lots of barrels. A little target dummy over here, and... well, we're just going to say he's sleeping. Let's head into this little corner here. We got our toilet and shower. I like it. Alright, let's head into this room. Nice use of the scaffolding down the hallway here. Alright, we got a bunch of bunks down here and some lockers, a little bit of refrigerators. I like it. And then down here, more beds. Okay, so this actually sleeps 8 people, or 9 if you consider that guy out there, with lots of storage and other things in here. This looks really cool. This is awesome. Alright, well this is definitely a strong candidate to go on the bottom floor of the apartment complex. I like it a lot. Alright, next up we got the Executive Martian Apartment by Ronin Planetary Industries. Alright, well I probably won't have it neighboring the slum house there. When we build this in the apartment complex, but very good use of glass there. I like it. Very open. All right, wow, nice big open view into the room here, and that looks really cool. All right, we got a button panel here. It's like it controls all of our lights. And around this corner, looks like we've got a refill station and a locker. Over here, we got a little kitchenette. Let's go ahead and head downstairs. Nice little mini bar and jukebox. We got our table here. The green color kind of makes me think of like a casino card playing table or something. Alright, nice little living room, big screen, and then in here we've got a toilet shower combo, locker, and a bed, so nice little bedroom in here. Over here is another door. We got a little half bath in here for the guests. Alright, let's head upstairs. Alright, nice balcony view of the giant glass wall that we've got here. Amazing view. Not that there's much to see in this little crater. Alright, well this is a really cool wall using these lab doors on a sideways thing as kind of a shuttered window. I like that a lot. I didn't even notice this coming up. Nice scarred face on the wall. Got some MTV Cribs references going on here. Alright, this must be the master bedroom. We got a cryopod, survival kit, some more buttons. Let's see what we got here. We got our LCD on and off. Oh, we got our windows on one control. Very good. And then our lighting. Yeah, over here we got another door. Okay, this goes to our toilet shower combo. Awesome. Very good submission. I like this a lot. I like that it's got a tri-level to it. Alright, last but not least, we got the Disco Apartment by iRateNateski. Nice purple glitter paint job going around. I like it. Looks very disco-like. Now let's head inside this one. Right, nice little entryway here. Locker with storage. Enter in. Nice, we must have a sensor. Okay, got a little robot disc jockey over there. Oh my gosh, his arms spark. That's awesome. That's so cool. Right, I really like that the lights change color here. That's a really cool feature. I like that about the new update that we're able to do that, and you've got it synchronized so well. Very cool. All right, we got some seating over here. Let's see what we got on this side. We got our shower, and then on this side, we have our toilet. Nice, I love it. I love this little robot man too. That is great. All right, well, these are some great submissions. Can't wait to see what else everybody else submits. This was really fun to tour through, and I love the look of this. I mean, it just breaks everything up. Just the uniqueness of every little module here looks so cool. I'm really excited to get this into the main apartment. All right, thanks everybody for submitting your apartments so far. Can't wait to see what everyone else does. And there's like 46 spots or something like that. We've only filled up 18, so can't wait to see what everybody else creates, and I will see you guys next time.